Welcome back to City of Heroes. Hey, we're going to Cimarora, if I'm not mistaken. My new contact should be in Cimarora. I can't call her, so she's in Cimarora. We are going to Cimarora. I haven't been there on Eat, I don't think, yet. So we're going to go to Steel Canyon instead. And go from there. I've already joined the Midnighter Club, so I don't have to go through that entire arc. That's good. Now, this is where stuff starts getting rough. I do intend to do things solo, so there's gonna be one thing where I take my frickin' time. Gonna be a longer episode in the future. The last in this arc. Not this arc, but the last in the storyline will be pretty freaking beefy. Let's go. I don't think I've been to Cimarora yet, so we'll find out when I get there, because I can look at the map and tell. It's this. Touch this. I will go get a. And before we leave here, we'll do the badge tour. I want to look at this. No, she has not been here before. She has not been here before. Yep, this is her first trip here. Okay, first, let's go get a badge. Because there's one. I promise I'll get this again later. We're not seeing him. There's a fountain over here. There's a badge right by him. Thank you. That is, and we'll go over it again when I do the badge tour. Depths of Time. But for now, we want Sister Solaris. Who's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, here? Yeah. There's badges all over the place here. There's 8 of them, but we'll get them at another time. There's even one down there with that boat. Did I get a tip? I did. I did just get a tip for this. So we'll use that when we do it. Hi, you look like Sister Psyche, but without underwear. You'd say it's very coincidental that you're here now speaking with me. It can only be a sign that those from a distant time have been sent to save us from a certain destruction. My dreams have been troubled as of late, both by the rumblings of Romulus Augustus and also from a different terror, a being that is the essence of derezzing. Romulus, you see, has gone missing from his place of imprisonment. The situation with Romulus cannot be handled just yet, but the other, I believe, can be remedied. Will you, a person of honor, of bravery, choose to help Cimarora against this new threat? Sure. A strange spirit came to me in a dream. It spoke of a tremendous battle recently fought on an island in the sea, a battle against what they called the creature of pure derezzing. The spirit implored that a champion from Cimarora sail to the island to try and finish the battle that they started. However, Cimarora is still reeling from the war against Romulus Augustus. He is still out there in the wilds, filled with the strange power of the evil spirits. We are going to send the captain of the guard, Marcus Valerius, with a squad of our strongest soldiers. However, the spirit warned that only those of godlike stature could try to visit this island of deresin. Well, looks like I'm going. I appreciate it. There shall be a boat waiting to set sail to this island. Marcus and his men shall man the boat while you investigate inside. I do not know what you will find there, but I would be careful. Daedalus says that if this spirit is correct, there could be monsters within that cave, the likes of which we've never seen before. Sure. But, there's stuff I need from you. Let's take care of that real quick. Yeah. Here, you can buy all this. And I'll take that. And a couple of these. Thanks. Alright. I'm ready. The boat is down there. The very one I was mentioning. Let's go to it. Yeah. I don't know why she says the likes of which you've not seen, because these are things that date this game. There's one right there. All right. You'll see. If you've done the Simurora quests, you know you've faced these things before. A boat docks on the island of Deresin after navigating through a narrow passageway. Dun dun dun. Investigate the cavern. I shall. I believed we would meet under much more different circumstances, but I suppose the current threat we face could spell the end of humanity. So without further pause, allow me to introduce myself properly, Dream Doctor. I am the Dream Doctor, the letter writer. You and I, you'd say, have a lot of work to do. Yay! Speak with the Dream Doctor. Okay, cool. I don't think this is a big map. I think this one's kind of small. Yep, this is a small map. Short video. Let's speak to you. You'd say, I've been hoping that this day would come for quite some time. I am sorry you and I had to speak for so long in such an odd manner, but it had to be done. I have had my eye on Dark Astoria for some time. I originally set up the protective runes throughout the area as a beacon for those in my team, Ajax and Proton, though I fear those runes grow weaker as we speak. I am sure you have questions. I shall do my best to answer them. We are lucky, as we have all the time in the world. When you return to the present, barely any time will have gone by. It is the beauty of time travel. Yeah, but it's also a headache. I have done this so many times, we're just going to get to the point. As you're aware, the Order of Dragons have fought against Mott here and sealed him in an idol. The Cimmerians may have been able to handle the situation themselves, but due to the temporal invasion of the Fifth Column and other groups, they have been left in a state of chaos. Did you read that it somehow ended up in Astoria, Rhode Island? Mm-hmm. All the way from Cimmerian. That would be due to the actions that you have done, or will do here. The idol that Mott is contained in must be taken across the ocean and sealed in Astoria if we have a chance to destroy it in the present. As well, I have deduced that if you were to be exposed to Mott's idol in its current state, you would develop a sort of immunity from Mott's influence. This would buy you and me more time to fight him. The creature is growing out of control, however. If we do not stop it, even the immunity you gained will not be strong enough to stop it from devouring you. Why can't we just straighten this out? Why bring it to Astoria? There must be a better way. Astoria, as luck or fate would have it, is the only place where Mott can be destroyed. If the idol ends up anywhere else, the world will be destroyed. I've spent months pondering over this. Believe me, I have come up with many alternatives. Throwing the idol into space, sending it into different dimensions. However, All of them lead to doom, except for this one, Gambit and Astoria, like Doctor Strange holding up his one finger. The perfect place for Mott. How's Astoria? Perfect. There was a man long ago. Well, we're speaking now. If we're speaking now, it would be far in the future, named David Hazen. He and his friends discovered Mott and the beginning and the bindings that were in the land of Astoria. They sought to destroy Mott once and for all, to do what the ancient Orbogans could not. In the end, Hazen and his friends failed. All of them were either derezzed or by Mott or driven insane. However, their final act was to inscribe tremendous runes into the very earth of Astoria, runes that were extremely complicated. I believe that these are runes of empowerment meant to amplify a certain spell. I do not believe Hazen knew what the spell would be, but he hoped that those that come after him would use it to stop Mott. The Cell, for all their infamy, came up with a plan to use these runes. They are attempting to summon Teleku into the world and use her powers to destroy Mott. There is an issue with this, however. Okay. What's the issue? One is that I believe Zo intend to use a sword called the God Killer that Tub Chi has forged to take loose power. Their aim is to ascend Tub Chi to godhood so that he can destroy Mott himself. Whether or not this sword can kill Teleku is debatable, but it can, at the very least, take some of her power. The second is that, even with Teleku summoned, there would need to be someone powerful enough to help protect her against the power of Mott while she banishes the beast. This would require that someone be immune to Mott's power. Oh, me. When you take hold of the idol, you will fulfill the portion of this plan that requires you to be immune to Mott. It will not be easy, however, as Mott will try to pull you down into the darkness when you take hold of the idol. If you can resist it for some time, you will be immune to Mott's ability to absorb you, but only for a time. Understood. Let's get the idol. Excellent. I will follow your lead. Once the idol is retrieved, you must bring it to Sister Solaris. The Cimarrons will be able to set up a voyage to send it to Astoria. This I am sure of. I shall stay in Samora to investigate rumors of other monsters appearing. When our business is done here, we shall meet again in Dark Astoria to finish with Mott once and for all. Very well. Cool. Well, I guess you're going to be following me. That's great. Oops. Let's go. Are you following me? Yep. Cool. I gotta beat up some people. Hope you don't mind. Oh, look. Hell, a Dream Doctor's no slouch. Jeez, more bone spawns. Is that all I'm gonna fight is these little guys? Make sure no one's in here. How much? Oh. This is lengthy from a point that I didn't expect. I did not expect it to be this far along. Come on, Dream Doctor. Where are you at? What are you doing? Let's go. I don't want to run slow. Yeah, take your time, Dream Doctor. I think we're almost there. Jeez. So many of these little guys. Hello. Oh, ew. Well, this is disgusting. Recover the idol amidst the rubble and investigate the cavern. Speak of the dream again? Well, no, I already spoke with him. Ugh. That was disgusting. No, mission complete. Let's find out what this clue was. The idol of Mott. You grasp the idol of Mott, which is covered with tiny, grotesque mouths. The power of Mott pulses out from it, trying to escape. As you hold it, you can hear the unintelligible mumblings in your mind. The words of Mott trying to destroy you. Images flash in your mind. That of your past. The memories of any person you cared about appear and become twisted. Mott showing the absolute worst view of them. You can feel emotions of hatred and despair trying to assault you, changing your view of the past events in your life. Moments that were happy turn to hatred. Victorious times twist into despair. You see images of yourself being de-res in several gruesome ways, all of it trying to drive home the fact that you can be de-resed despite what you think, and that your life has no meaning to it. You see yourself falling into the maw of Mott, followed by an image of the planet Earth being devoured. However, you're able to resist Mott's attempt to twist you. You've seen enough horrors in your time to be able to resist the will of Mott. The image is fade, but Mott still tries to whisper to you. Yeah, Mott, I'm sorry, but here has actually confronted Azathoth, so you're nothing. Didn't kill Azathoth, that was somebody else. Confronted. That's all I say. Confronted. Okay, let's go talk to Sister Solaris, and that will be it. I'll be able to call her. As if cell phones exist here. Now you see the little red words. That's Mott. You return, and with the source of evil that I have seen in my dreams, truly, you must be strong, willed to resist such a power. We must decide what to do with such an item, for if it is left alone, all of Sonora will be destroyed by rampant evil. I would ask that you stay and help with this task. There are rumors of monsters appearing in the peninsula. If that is true, we will need all the help we can get. Kill you, no hope. That's what it says. We will hold a gathering on the top of the Sybil Temple to decide what to do about this idol. Imperious Daedalus, myself, and unfortunately Sister Aurelia shall be in attendance. That's Ghost Widow of this time period. Imperius seems to believe she will be able to help us in every situation, but I have my doubts. Would you mind holding on to the idol a little longer? Hate, hopeless, destruction. I can handle it. Excellent. Whoa, look at all that. We'll be waiting with the others for your arrival. I would come prepared, though. We do not know what could happen in these troubling times. And we'll do that next time. I'll see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching.